Hello, I'm Stanley Lucian. Welcome to the HGS Epoll. It's your opportunity to weigh in on the most pressing issues of the day. The feast of Saint Cecilia, the patron saint of musicians, was observed on Friday, 22nd November. Artists performed at different points in the city of Castries and throughout the length and breadth of St. Lucia. This year's celebration comes amid a flurry of complaints by musicians about the difficulty of earning a living with reduced demand for live music and sluggish sales from recordings. Added to this is the complaint about businesses' resistance to pay for using their music. However, there are opportunities for local musicians on cruise ships and at hotels. So we ask, are professional musicians in St. Lucia an endangered species? We took to the streets to get your opinion, and here's what you had to say.
Well, what we have to do, we have to bring back this alive. Why? Because we are losing our culture and the growth and development in our territory. So whatever we have to do to bring it back, we must do it.
But I think it's a situation where music has revolutionized itself, and St. Lucia in itself needs to adapt to modern trends. You know, 'cause if you look at it culturally, the people who held culture, they were no longer there, and there wasn't an avenue to pass on that cultural part of it. So as much as we want music to be a mainstay and St. Cecilia's Day, but we sort of kind of have to reach out to the musicians to ask them what can we do to embrace what's happening new. Because if you look at it, social media is here to stay. It ain't going anywhere. It has improved. There's Instagram, there's WhatsApp, there's Snapchat. There's so much that we can do to encompass the new wave of culture. So we don't want to speak of culture too much. We should not buy away from our culture, but let's find ways to tap into the new wave of what's happening. So I think in that St. Cecilia's Day, those are the helm could meet the local musicians and try to instill what's happening now, not forgetting what happened in the yesteryears.
Nou ka pet se culture sa, Desmond, nou ka pet diyo. So, ou sa kwa di a ivwe, nou ka pet culture music nou. Ek se pou nou vyen pou culture music nou. I pan ban anko, la den ban Fonkouli, ban Belvi, ban tout patou. Pesko de ban. Nou pa emite se bouk la anko. Nou pa ni bon bay anko, nou kite se ban nan tout se bay la. Se kotroa, se violon, tout se musicien nou an. An nou leve kon nou, ek an nou be ba may lan koyol nou. Ike sa nou ki san nou, ek sa ki pasan nou. Nou just li pou adopte. An mene bay nou vie, ek sa yo an nou ka enjoy li tou.
Yes, sir. It's slowly, surely, but it's dying because all the musicians, they're on the cruise ship playing. They're playing for money. Nobody want to do anything free. Like a big day today, where you see the live band. You don't see no live band anywhere. All bands you see, they're dead. No live band. So I guess it's slowly and surely dying. Unless government interject, some cash into those musicians and every year give them a tithe pin, it will come back. Yeah, it could be possible. It can come back, sir.
Still, I don't think that the music is dying. I don't think that, because when you are a musician, you're supposed to flow into different generations, and the only way to do that is to keep you out there, keep you playing, keep you selling. So musicians have a lot to do, and when you look at Cecilia's Day, a day for musicians, there's no activity in Viewfort, zero, and I'm sure surrounding communities, zero. There may be a little activity in the north, but all these things, and it comes back to musicians again who have no pride in probably what they're doing.
Pas moi, because yo ka fait assez bien. Because dernière fois là, moi j'ai chanté pour yo. Yo fait assez bien. Depuis on chebe comme yo ka chebe là, il pas moi.
No, I don't think the professional musicians are dying in St. Lucia. It's just a twist, a turn. The advent of sound system, you see, like most sound system, but that doesn't mean the professional musicians are dying, because we have right now we have more recordings. We have more local recordings. Like for instance, last night, Musicians Swiss, they have 2 live bands in Soufrière, 2 of them at one time. So the music is very much alive. What is happening? We just have to manage the lyrics or change the lyrics. We have to, like, as musicians, we have to, like, sing better lyrics here, uplifting lyrics, if you know what I mean. But the musicians are very much alive. Everything is cool. Everything is going on Irie. It's just that we got to support them, yeah. Not only around Carnival, where we see a lot of soca artists. We got to support the artists throughout the year.
Thanks for those responses. And now to our new discussion. An agreement on climate change financing was reached at the just concluded COP29, the United Nations Conference on Climate Change held in Baku, Azerbaijan. The developed nations pledged an annual contribution of $300 billion to help developing nations adjust to and minimize the impact of climate change. This amount is far less than the $1.2 trillion called for by developing nations. This financial package will take the form of loans and grants, some of which have been disbursed. So we ask, are you satisfied with the outcome of COP29? Voting is easy. Just log on to hcsandlucia.org and vote. Remember, our Epoll team is always on the go to get your responses as well. Watch the HTS News Force from 7 p.m. for the results and the new discussion.